All right, let's just jump right in, shall we? Today, we are going to tackle something that is a massive time sink for pretty much anyone in sales or business development. I'm talking about that soul-crushing task of getting your amazing leads from LinkedIn over into your CRM. We're going to look at how you can finally stop all that manual data entry and just automate your workflow.
So let me just ask you this. Does your day sometimes feel less about, building relationships and more about being a human copy and paste machine? Yeah. If you have ever found yourself staring at two different browser tabs, just meticulously transferring data one little field at a time, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
So let's actually put a name to this problem. I like to call it the manual grind. This is that tedious, repetitive process at the very heart of so many inefficient workflows, and I'm betting it's a feeling that is all too familiar.
And here it is in all its glory. You find that perfect lead on LinkedIn, right? The excitement is real, but then, the grind begins. You open up the CRM, you create a new record, you copy the name, then the title, then the company. Then you have to triple check for spelling errors and paste the LinkedIn URL, and by the time you're done with just one, you've got 10 more waiting for you. It is an absolute momentum killer.
So let's be totally clear here. This old way isn't just some minor inconvenience. No, it's slow, it's incredibly tedious, and honestly, it's just an open invitation for little typos that can completely derail a potential deal. There has to be a better way, right? Well, of course there is. It is time to introduce the solution, automated capture. I want you to think of it like a digital bridge, one that connects that island of your LinkedIn prospects directly to the mainland of your CRM. No more swimming.
So, what are we actually talking about here? Well, to put it simply, automated lead capture is the tech that does all that boring work for you. It's designed to just grab all that essential lead info from LinkedIn and zap it directly into your CRM instantly and, maybe most importantly, accurately. And the difference is, well, it's night and day. I mean, look at this. On one side, you've got the manual process, slow, full of errors, a massive time drain. On the other side, the automated approach, instant, accurate, and totally effortless. This isn't just a small improvement. It is a complete transformation of the entire task. Okay, so how does this magic actually happen? Let's pull back the curtain for a second. It's really less like magic and more like having a super efficient personal data assistant who works for you 24/7. Just contrast this with the old way we just looked at. The new way is, well, it's beautiful. It's simple. You find your lead on LinkedIn. You click a single button, usually from a little browser extension that's connected to your CRM, and that's it. That's literally it. All their information is instantly sent over and created as a new, clean record. This is the perfect way to think about it. It's like a superhighway for your data. All those red lights and traffic jams from the old way, the typos, the forgotten details, the endless tab switching, they're just gone. It's just a smooth, direct flow of information right where you need it to be. This all sounds great in theory, but what's the real-world payoff? What do you actually get out of it? Let's break down the tangible benefits of making this connection. Okay, here are the big five. First, manual data entry is just eliminated. Gone. Second, because of that, you drastically reduce human error. Third, this speeds up your entire sales process, which means faster growth. Fourth, it ensures your CRM data stays clean and consistent. And really, the biggest payoff of all, it frees up your team from data entry prison to do what they do best: build relationships and actually sell. Because ultimately, this isn't just about clean data. It's about giving your team back their most valuable, non-renewable resource, their time. You're swapping out that low-value admin work for the high-value activities that actually drive revenue. And I mean, just look at this. The impact is visually stunning, isn't it? The time spent on manual lead entry is this huge block, a massive drain on your resources. And with automation, it just shrinks to this tiny little sliver. That huge gap between the bars, that's all the productive time your team gets back. It's incredible. Now let's zoom out a little bit, because this is actually bigger than just a simple time-saving tool. This is about evolving your entire approach to lead generation. And that really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? The fundamental shift here is one of focus. By automating the administrative burden, you empower your team to stop acting like data clerks and start being genuine relationship builders. And that's where the real value is created. In the end, it all comes down to this powerful idea. This is the very definition of working smarter, not harder. You're letting technology handle the repetitive, heavy lifting, which frees up human intelligence for the creative and strategic work that truly matters.
And that brings us to our final thought. Once you've built this bridge, once you've eliminated this one piece of manual work, it really opens up a much bigger question. What other parts of your process are just sitting there, waiting to be automated? What's the next superhighway you can build? It's something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.